Greetings, Taurus. Welcome to Muse and Magic 1111, and thanks for stopping by my channel for yet another deep dive into your tarot journey. All right, guys, so we're just going to get right into it. As per usual, I always start off with a little bit of a song from universe to you, from your lover to you. Take it how it resonates. But this is the one that Spirit gave to me for you today. Um, I had to turn my fan off because I feel like everything makes noise. So, um, I don't know. I feel like I'm glowing. All right, so let's just jump into it. Let's listen to the lyrics. This is going to be very, very short, sweet, and to the point, and I'm going to do a very quick healing as this is playing, so you can close your eyes if you like, and then we'll get into the reading. All right, very quick and to the point, and let's just get into it. But that was Janae Aiko. It was Calm and Patient, and you can check her out on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Music, whichever platform you particularly subscribe to. And we're going to get into it. Oh, gosh. All right. So this is going to be a um, just kind of a check-in. We're going to do a little bit of a financial read and then also a little bit into your relationship and what's happening on the love front for you. So we're going to just start off here with the finances. There's a message for you right here to just do it. Like, this card is really about procrastination. It's like, if you continue to procrastinate, it's not going to bring about any results. I mean, that's pretty obvious. So, whatever your plans are, whatever you've been planning, whatever you've been meditating on, whatever you've been thinking or creating or dreaming to do, just do it. Stop talking about it and just do it. Set aside the time. Steal the time if you must. Bully the time if you must, right? But just do it. Now is the time because, again, if not now, then when? Um, you'll look up, and you'll blink, and it'll be like 10 years into the future. So now is the time, okay? I said this in the last reading. This was for Pisces, but we are the ones we're waiting on. So there is no time to spare, okay? If you've been thinking about investing, particularly those of you who want to invest in stocks or crypto, I am not big on any of it, to be honest. However, I do know that there is something going on very miraculous here. A lot of high energy around this whole crypto thing, the blockchain and all of that. So if you are planning to invest in that, now is the time to do it. Do not ponder, do not wait, but do not invest more than what you have to lose. That's the only advice I could really give at this time. It's just smart business, right? Invest what you can stand to lose. Um, and at the end of the day, just know that I don't feel like you'll be losing anything intuitively. Um, I think all investments right now will probably do fairly well, and bring you some type of harvest. But I am not an expert. I don't even get into it like that. It's just information has been coming to me, so that's one of the things. If you have been trying to leap out on faith and start your own business or start your own anything, now is the time to do it. Just do it. Take heed. Just do it. Okay? Don't talk about it, be about it. Now is the time. You are favored, and guess what? It will yield you rewards. Okay? So your hard work will pay off. It is paying off. Trust me, universe is at your backside, just literally blowing you along. It's supporting you in all ways. So this is the time. This may be something that may gain you accolades, right? May gain you acclaim within your community, or within your circle. But I feel like for many of you within your community, this is something that may be um, actually pretty big. Okay, pretty big, or at least pretty big of you, right? To I just almost want to say to live up to, but really big for you to basically accomplish. And for whatever reason, it is whatever it is, it's I hear acclaim, I hear, this creating a buzz for you, a buzz for almost like a buzz for your whole brands, your lifestyle changing and whatnot, okay? Have faith. This situation is definitely calling for your faith. It's calling for your trust. Trust in yourself. If you don't trust in you or your product or what you have, then how do you expect others to do so? So you definitely have to put your own faith in yourself and in your dream. Oh man, your spirit guides are leading you in the right direction. So that's an awesome, 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 um, card to have right now. And yeah, your investments are growing fast. So even if the investment is not necessarily money, for some of you it is, you're investing in something outside of yourself. But for others of you, you're investing in yourself, in your business, you're investing your time in you, you're investing your finances in you, in your dream and in your goals. Um, this is the right time, man. Yeah. This is for financial stability, man. This is assets. This is money. Okay? Connections, teamwork makes the dream work, honey. So again, if you've been talking about connecting with others, putting your talents together, this is, it says you allowing others to share their talents and skills with you will help your career and your business to grow further. So this is about partnerships, possibly. This is about um, having an actual objective, right? So having a set goal, coming together with others with, collective, like a collective talents and dreams and goals as well, because I think you feed off of each other, you'll push each other, you inspire each other. This is not the time to keep complaining about not having the time. This is not the time to procrastinate. This is now the time for you to start really walking the walk. Um, Write down your goals. That will help you to get a clear vision of them, right? Set your vision board up so that you can draw those things to you quickly. Keep yourself on track. I literally said that without saying in those words. This is not the time to procrastinate. Keep yourself on track. Set aside time each day or each week or something like that, even if it's each month, where you can knock these things out so that you can start seeing the fruits of your labor. You can start building towards the harvest, okay, that you've been seeking. Yeah, yeah, this is one step at a time, okay, one step at a time. I don't even think that really needs any clarification. That's just plain and simple. Stop procrastinating. Make the time, take the time to invest in you. Invest in yourself financially, invest in your brand, invest in, I said this even in the last um, because some of these same cards came up, a couple of them, but for Pisces. But this is just not the time to sit on your ass, twiddle your thumbs, or you know what I mean. This is like literally time to invest properly in yourself, in with your time and with your finances, so that you can gain maximum results. And that's all I can say about that. You know what I mean? The rest is up to you. So let's jump over here into the finances, Taurus, and see what's going on the, I mean, yeah, on the relationship front. Okay. So here we are. Someone's been wondering if, maybe you've been wondering if where you're at right now in your relationship is if it's worth, taking a bigger step towards something. Um, this is the card of making the effort. Okay. So it is definitely worth the effort here. Someone, maybe your guides, this is your guides calling you to make a greater effort, or take the necessary. Gosh, I don't know why I can't talk tonight. It's so Mercury retrograde of me. Um, this love is worth taking the extra steps that you're guided to take. Okay, that's it in a nutshell. All right. This is time to just kind of really take control, take the reins over the situation. Um, I just want um, someone to hear that the situation will be, the situation can free you. Okay, there's a couple things coming up. So this is about freeing yourself. Sometimes we think about taking the next step into a situation and it makes us a little, we get panic attacks, right? A little commitment phobia, right? Because of our past PTSDs, because things didn't work out in the past, because, oh my God, our representation of what it may look like to take a relationship to the next level, we don't have a good um, foundation right there. We don't have a good memory or reference point to look back upon, especially if you grew up in a home where your parents were divorced or they just didn't get along greatly or they just didn't show each other love. They were more like roommates than an actual, husband and wife or something like that. Okay. Because they were our first representation of relating, right? How to relate to one another. And so if you didn't have that, sometimes it can make us feel like, or we've heard again over the years, right? People get married and things change. You step up and get into a relationship and give someone a title and things change. So now you become bound. But this is just free yourself from those thoughts. Just know that everything is gonna be okay. I feel like you're Taurus. You have to be made to feel free. Okay, so whatever situation you're in, I don't care what it is, you need to make an effort. Okay, make the effort. You know, because this is a love that's worth taking the steps towards. Free yourself, whatever that means for you. But be yourself, free yourself. That's what I feel like I have to say. Be who you truly are. And if you're bound in any kind of a way and you're suppressing who you truly are, you can't live in your authenticity. Trust me, whatever the situation is not going to last anyway. You have to be able to be free. Um, Taurus is literally, like the bull, right? And so it just reminds me of, there's a few signs that remind me of this energy. Um, you just cannot, no one can own you or hold on to you too tightly, or it's just not going to work out for anyone in the end. You have to be able to run wild. You have to be one of the women or men that run wild with the wolves. You know what I'm saying? Um, I feel like you still struggle, maybe possibly Taurus, with really seeing yourself in a certain light when it comes to self love and just really putting yourself first, loving yourself first. There's still some things that need healing around that piece, just knowing who you are and loving who you are wholeheartedly, all your flaws included, okay, all the idiosyncrasies, just loving yourself. Sometimes that comes from past conditionings, right? Growing up, for many of us in certain religions or religious backgrounds where we were shunned for so many different things or made to feel wrong or bad about being who we naturally were, who we naturally showed up to be. Um, you know, you know, whatever that is, many religions, though, they have so many restrictions that it makes us feel bound. And so to be ourselves and to be free and speak our truth or live our truth is almost like it's shunned and it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? And so we learn over the years to really kind of suppress our truth of who we are. And so I just feel like now is the time to kind of burst through that old way of thinking, that old way of seeing the world, and those old religious dogmas, and really just start turning this upside down by loving yourself as you are. Stop feeling guilty about the way that you naturally are. There's nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful and beautifully and wonderfully made, okay? Um, Perfectly and perfect you. So it is safe for you to love. I feel like once you start really recognizing that, turn this upside down and start really investing in the love of yourself, you'll recognize that, it is safe for you to love. You know, it does, and for some of you, you're already in a situation or in a relationship, and but that doesn't mean that you really feel genuinely like it's safe for you to love. It's safe for me to take this to the next level. It's safe for me to just really open up and just be who I really want to be, and to just love freely and unconditionally, and know that that's going to come back to me in reciprocity. Sometimes we can still struggle with that. So this is just, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, right? Someone may be coming back off of some separation. Maybe you've been separated from your love for a little while, whether it was separation because of just time apart from one another, okay? Um, So again, this could be a situation where you guys are just kind of coming back together, coming back, and that's why you need to recognize or know that, it's okay. It's time to make the effort, and it's safe for you to love. Maybe there was a breakup and then a coming back together, and sometimes we just need to be reassured that it is safe for us to love again, right? To kind of step back into this. I see someone with just like one toe in, just let me just see if the water's too hot. If it's too hot or too cold. You know what I mean? Checking the temperature of the situation before, diving fully into it. For others of you, this may be literal, time of separation or whatever due to work or travel or whatever. There's been some time apart. But, the universe does want to confirm for you that this is someone that you've known before in another past life, in another lifetime. Okay. Um, so what else do we need to know, Spirit, about this relationship? So someone might need to let go of control issues. This could be you, Taurus, or it could be your person. Sometimes people can, they can. Sometimes we can block a situation from unfolding naturally because we're trying to control in ways that we may not even recognize we're trying to control. It's like you can try and control someone, I'm going to say passive aggressively, okay, by, you know, giving people tasks to do throughout the day, right? For example, or calling them multiple times throughout the day. It may not seem like much in the very beginning, but to do that is really you're checking on them to make sure they're not doing something mischievous. So it's still kind of a little passive control situation because you're trying to make sure and then if they're used to you calling them 15,000 times a day, and then if they don't answer your call, you get an attitude or you're accusing them of something, then it makes people start rushing to the phone. Oh, if I don't answer, they're going to be tripping. She's going to be tripping. He's going to be tripping. And that's a sense of control. Another way is to fill up people's days. You put people on task to do all these things. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you run to the store on your way home? And can you stop over here to pick up blah 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 for me, the dry cleaning. Oh, and by the way, the kids need to be picked up. Oh, and can you drop? So what I'm saying is that could be a very passive way to still control people, because if you keep them busy and on your time, then they don't have time to go out and be mischievous. right? Hey, don't shoot the messenger. This is just stuff that spirit is giving me right now. So someone needs to let go of control issues and trust. And again, that's because it's right under this card that says free yourself. Someone's feeling a little overwhelmed and bound because of this. Okay? And maybe don't want to really, I almost want to say maybe it's kind of hard sometimes to speak on these things if you don't really recognize that that's what's really happening. Or it's hard to really shed light on it or speak on these things when you feel bound. Or again, remember that person that's calling 15, 20 times a day while you're at work. Now you know I got work. She know I got work. Now he know I got work. You know what I mean? But you know, you start feeling a little bound. And if you're used to people throwing a tantrum because you're not answering that phone or running over to here or taking a mom over to the marketplace or whatever, I'm just saying, then it could it just it doesn't allow a situation again to unfold naturally. Someone's controlling how things are happening. Okay, again, hard to speak on when you feel like if you speak on something, somebody's going to blow it out of proportion. Somebody's going to be upset. Somebody's going to be sad. They're going to be emotional, whatever. Okay. Um, what else is going on here, Spirit? Let's just, I don't mean to be all in your business, Taurus. I'm just trying to help you out. Help you get to the bottom of things. So there's obviously attraction here. This is, again, a very romantic love, a very enjoyable love here, okay? Um, but there are some heart-to-heart conversations, something that might need to be discussed, your feelings, maybe your true feelings for someone. Again, remember this is about knowing that it is safe for you to love. This is right underneath that card, and again, also about making the effort. So, yeah, this is honestly discussing your feelings with each other. You know, this may already happen, but I just feel like this is what makes the situation so attractive too, because you can have these heart-to-heart talks and situations. So, or you should be able to have these heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, healing from family issues. So yeah, remember I was just talking about that, like not really having the representation from our parents sometimes of how an actual relationship, healthy relationship looks, healthy communication and conversation looks between a man and a woman, right, in a relationship, or I should say between two people, right, these days. Um so yeah, this is about, basically once you forgive your parents, and I think we all of us have something we might need to heal from our parents and forgive our parents for, as far as it is relating, so that we can move forward in love and set healthy boundaries, have healthy communication, right? Have reciprocity, um, have give and take, right? So there's a strong chemistry here. I think there's optimism here about your love life. I think there's obviously a lot of chemistry here, a lot of magnetic attraction. There's I believe there's unconditional love in this situation, you know. Um, but it's like if you haven't clearly decided where you want to go with this or what you really want out of the situation, it just creates kind of a standstill kind of an energy. It's just going along with the get along, or going along daily ritual, one day runs into the next. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I just feel like maybe that's what that heart to heart is about, just really gaining some kind of clarity on where this is headed and what the next steps are, or just how you would like to make more of an effort for something. Maybe someone needs to make more of an effort at just having quality time, together. Okay. And I don't know if someone was wondering if, someone wasn't feeling the same way, or loving them back the same way, then worry not, because this is definitely a situation of mutual unconditional love, especially with this chemistry card, especially with this um, love and attraction card here, and this being a past life relationship. Okay. Yeah, see, yeah, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. If you trust and if you allow healing to take place, forgive your parents, forgive, the past, forgive your, you know, childhood, experiences with whatever traumas you've experienced in, especially if it was from religious background or something like that, religious beliefs. And I say that because it's a going theme for many of us, just not recognizing our worth and how wonderful and beautiful we are by just living in our own truth and authenticity, because that kind of has been smothered out of many of us when we've grown up with the background of just feeling like everything that you do is condemned by God, or condemned by Allah, or condemned by whoever you worship. You know what I'm saying? So that part. But yeah, this is going to the next level. If you're wondering, this or could possibly go to the next level. So let's see what the messages are from your beloved. Messages of love. So, there was some type of remember we said time apart. I'm assuming that either that is in the reverse, so that just means someone's coming out of that energy of separation or some time apart. And this card that comes up is about, being inseparable. Like our love is always going to be here, no matter where you are, no matter where I am, our love is always going to be here. I want to work on this. I want to work a little bit more to mend both of our hearts, mend from the past, mend from whatever our hearts have been broken for. This is just two people really wanting to come together and work on helping each other, loving each other, and healing one another. Um, this is about heart to hearts. Like I really just wish, you understood how I feel. This is a card of disagreements, but because the card came up earlier about heart to heart conversations, it's like we don't have to see eye to eye. We're not going to always see everything the same way. And I am going to sometimes wonder and wish that you understood me and the depths of me. But that's what this fixing is about, wanting to fix the connection. That's what this unconditional love is about. That's what heart to hearts are for. That's what making the effort is for and about, right? Getting through these, getting through the hard times, and helping, coming from a place of heart. I just have to say that, coming from a place of heart where, as long as we're operating from the heart, we will be inseparable. Okay. As long as we're coming from a place of heart chakra, of heart healing, of, um, of love, it's like we'll be inseparable. Doesn't matter if there's disagreements. It doesn't matter, you know, we'll always be able to talk about it, have a heart to heart about it. Okay? We'll always be able to mend, get through it. You know, someone missed someone um, with this absence. You know, it's like or misses someone. Um, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So if there is a separation at play right now, then this is someone who is missing someone dearly, you know. And why wouldn't you? Because this person is like they hold a piece of your heart, a piece of your soul, you know, with this past life relationship. This is definitely a soul tie, a soul connection here. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? One more message? Yeah. I want to have equal give and take. So this is about reciprocity. Okay? Reciprocity. All right, Taurus, that's your reading. Remember, in all you're getting, get inner standing. Love is the highest vibration of all. Love brings change. Love heals all wounds. And until next time, wow, I just wish you optimal levels of health, wealth, and abundance, and wholeness. Bye.